Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Oregon Family Magnifishing. Me and my grandson PJ, we're in Newport, Oregon. You guys have seen us here before. We're going to try a different part of the dock today and see what we can get going and see if we can get some garbage out of the water, some metal out of the water, and find some treasures. Everybody's bringing their crab pots in for the season. It's kind of overcast, but you know what? Not raining yet, and if it rains, that's all good. We packed the van for that. See you guys in a little bit down at the dock. All right guys, Patrick's gonna get his first throw in Newport, Oregon, out in the water. Wing it, dude. Not exactly the slot you wanted it to go in, but it went. Good job, Pat. All right, let's get this one in the water too. All right, guys, we'll get back to you when we got something on the hook. All right, Pat's first throw out. What'd you get there, buddy? That looks like part of a broken U-hooks. Good job. What else you got in there, bud?
A little piece of metal wire.
Another piece of little wire here. That it? All right, throw in the bucket, buddy. Good job. All right, my first throw out. Let's see what we got here. We got, I don't know, just like a little boaty thing, hooky thing, I don't know. Wire, seashell, another piece of wire, another piece of wire, big old chunk of metal, something. I don't know. All right. Let's throw it back in, see what we get, guys. Oh, we're winging it out there this time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll get back with you in a little bit. Alright. Yeah, looks like that was cut off. Whatever. Some more wire. Looks like steel wool, buddy. Yeah, just stinky old steel wool. Alright, I'll stick it on something here. I don't know if I got it or not, but something seems pretty heavy right there. This don't seem like it. Whatever it is, it's red, and it's pretty thick metal. I don't know about you all, but that kind of looks like a bike spoke to me. Let me go think. Well, we'll go back down here and see what it is. Be right back with you. Alright guys, I am dang sure that there is a drill bit. Pretty dang sure. See the end of it right there to catch on a drill? Yep. And then some wires. Not really finding as much as I want here, but we're just starting, guys. I might even be able to fix that drill bit. I'm gonna set that to the side here. And see what else we can get. Get back with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, as soon as I said that. Oh, please move. Yes. It's moving. I don't know what it is, but it's moving. Oh, don't slip off. Oh. Oh my goodness, this is big, dude. Hey, do me a favor, run up to the van and grab that 1,200-pound brute.
That one?
Yeah, here.
Oh, is it a dog or something?
I don't know what it is, but it's pretty heavy. I'll keep trying while you do that. Oh gosh. I think I know where it is. Oh my goodness, this thing's heavy. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. Looks like somebody's old live tank they lost. I found one of these last time I came down here. But Alright, take that magnet off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it up, and I want you to reach in there and hook this on the cage, because somebody, dumbass, tied a sleeping bag around whatever I'm pulling out of there. Yeah, you set that down, we'll be alright. Oh wait, I need that rope. Oh, hold on.
Before you do that, let's get it through here.
What? No, I want to let that. It's like that, so you don't have to pull so much out, dude. Or what are you talking about?
It's down through there.
How did it get like that? Where'd it go? PJ doing everything backwards. Hold on, I'll take them.
Did you almost get it all the way up?
Huh?
Did you almost get it all the
Oh,
way up?
I've had it all the way up the dock twice. I just couldn't bring it in by myself. Ready? And it's got a sleeping bag around, so you're gonna have to grab it and poke it through, alright? Hold on, let me get up here.
There's a crab in it.
Alright guys, we're still got a sleeping bag down there. Alright. Hold on, PJ. Hold on, PJ. We got a little friendly in there. Little friendly red rock crab. There you go, PJ. Oh, it's a female. See all the eggs right there? Okay, guys. There's a red rock crab. It is a female. See all the eggs that's in there? It is illegal for us to harvest crabs right now. We'll put her back in the water. Now this right here, guys, I have no clue. I thought it was really shady at first because it had a sleeping bag around it. You got a big old spring here in the middle. Ugh. Looks like it mounted to something right here. This says there's a serial number, and this over here. What does it say? Can you guys make that out? It says US something. I don't know. Let's see if we can clean up a little more here. There's US patent on both of them. Guess we could look up the patent to see what it is. I don't know, guys. It's got like a little rivet here. It's got hydraulics right there. Is that a transmission jack or something? It says height. Oh, I know what this is. This is the bottom to a seat out of a wheelhouse of a boat. It's for adjustments here and here. Yes. All right, we'll be right back with you guys. All right, so this sleeping bag is what was around that seat base for a boat. My grandson PJ just pulled that out with the grappling hook. Good job, PJ. Huh?
Get that hook in here.
Yeah, it's right there, bud. Just make sure you tie it off, don't hit the boat. Alright guys, I just tossed it in over here. Got a bunch more wire. A whole bunch more wire. Shell. Oh, got a spanner, a wrench. Yeah, can't really tell what kind it is. Like, I've been doing it a long time now. Back with that. Piece of a chain, piece of a can, and just shells and bits and bobs. Okay guys, so I just moved over to this spot and yep, there's all of our nosy sea lions again. Looked like it took up the whole dock. I don't know how people are gonna get to that boat. That's funny. But change over this spot right here. Oh no, I have to go back and get that. A little piece of wire, part of a bungee cord, nail, something else, and then one of these little wire clamp stanchion hooks. That's pretty cool. So I'd like to give a shout out, if you can hear me, to Annie B and the fam. Check out their channel, they're pretty cool. I was looking at it earlier and I thought it was a pretty neat channel. And Starry's Lost and Found. I'd like to give a big shout out to Starry's Lost and Found. He did the same to our channel. He's doing wonderful stuff over there. He's even got another channel called Starry Lock. If you'd like to know anything about locking keys and stuff like that, give him a shout out. Give him a look. Subscribe. Let's get their subscribers up. Let's get their audience up, and give them a like and a comment, please. We'll get right back with you. What you got there, Pat?
Little piece of metal thing.
Let's take a close look at it.
Like a shank or something. No, probably not, but
Murder metal, that's what we call it in the magnet fishing world. All right, put it in the bucket so no more fishes can get murdered. All right, guys, I just tossed that one right along the side of this boat. I think I hit something, because it's a little bit harder to pull in than normal. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully it's something cool, man. Did I just lose it? I think I just lost it. Nope, got something. I lost something though. Let's see what all we got here. Alright guys, we got a wire. Looks like a big nail. Hello, Fat Magnet Guy. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out Fat Magnet Guy's channels and you like nails, go check it out. Give them a thumbs up. See what you can do for them. Subscribe to any channel and any shout out, guys. We're just trying to help each other out. And anybody that I can help out with a shout out, if you guys text me and you want a shout out, I'll give you a shout out. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm on something pretty good size here. Felt like it was moving. We'll try from a different angle. Oh, it's pretty big though.
you want it?
Come on, baby. Oh, it's slipping off. Oh, it came off. I'll go back out there for it. I know where it's at. What do you got up there, buddy? Hold on, I can't hear you, Pat. You gotta come down here and talk to me. Oh, I got something on here, guys. I got a whole bunch of something on here. Woo! Alright. Apparently, what was stuck was this rope. So let's get this rope off here. Come on. And then on the magnet, we got a big old wrapped up piece of wire, chunk of pipe, another big chunk of pipe. Thank you, Pat. And that's all we got on there for right now, guys. Alright. Ooh, that, oh, I got it. Alright, and where you stuck at? Are you stuck?
No, it just keeps slipping.
Hold on, buddy. Let's see if I can come down here and help you. Alright, be right back at you. Okay, guys, I had to change my battery and stuff while I was doing that. PJ, what'd you get? Show them both sides. Show them everything.
Fishing hook.
You know what that is?
This?
That looks like a salmon spoon, buddy. See, this is normally all shiny and stuff. And it goes, yeah. Pretty cool find, buddy. You want to save it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's make a little pile right there that we're going to save. And don't forget it, otherwise we'll forget it. All right?
You're going to keep that rope?
For rope. That nasty rope? No, all that goes in the garbage, buddy. Hey, that's what we do. What we're going to do is when we fish along here, we make our piles. And then we go up to the garbage cans and we get the wheelbarrow. And then we start at this end and we go along and we clean up all of our mess. That's what it's all about. Getting junk out of the water and cleaning up, helping the fish and stuff, you know what I mean? All right, we'll be right back with you. We're going to find another spot and get back in the water. These guys are so funny. My grandson just said these guys sound like humans sometimes. That's hilarious. They're just talking smack. Somebody had to just go over there and set up off a bunch of firecrackers to get them off the dock so they could get on their boat. I think I found what you were talking about, PJ.
Yeah, I found some over here too.
Did you get it?
No, it won't even come up. Mine.
Try the grappling hook, buddy.
Huh?
Try the grappling hook. It's over there somewhere, I think. Maybe we did get something here. Oh, we got something. This cable goes to something, apparently. Oh, wow. Guess we did get something there, guys. Woo!
That's a good cable.
That's a lot of cable right there. Yeah, I wouldn't call it good, but see all the frays in it? Yeah.
So use it for something.
That was a good catch. Alright, guys. I've been going out to the end of the dock right there and throwing it out as far as I can and just dragging it in and see what I can get. Feels like there's things clicking as I go. It's a good feeling. And these guys are over here just, they're having at it. For sure, for sure. I think sea creatures are amazing. I'm having a great time out here with my grandson today, man. He's such a cool kid, man. You guys don't even know. This kid is wise beyond his years and he likes to learn every day. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness. We have woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Check it out, PJ. Alright, so first of all, we have a fillet knife, or what's left of it. And down here, handle with some kind of knife or something. And we have a 1-inch wrench. Heck yeah, I can use that. See what else we got on here, guys. We got just a random plate. Let's pick this up. Wires. Oh my goodness. Where's that coming from? That's still coming out of the water? Alright, let's pull that out. Go off there. Poor handle must have went to that fork. Alright, I got half a pair of scissors too. Score. What's in this? This is a bag? Oh my goodness. What is that? Alright, first let's get all these hooks off here. Alright, let's see what this is. It's a bag. But I'm telling you, that right there, that's just a busted off chunk of metal, but that sucker stuck to the magnet. Alright guys, now we're talking. Let's get all this in the bucket. Off my foot and in the bucket. Off my rope and in the bucket. How does it get on the rope like that? Alright. Get all this up here in this bucket. Little bitty bits and bits here. Now I think these two here are too salvageable, so and this wrench here, we're gonna put this over here with PJ's lure. All right, I'm gonna toss her out again, see what we get. You get anything over there, PJ? All right. What'd you get, buddy?
Half of a spoon.
Sweet. All right, just throw it in the bucket, buddy. Good job. All right. What we got on here? What, buddy? Oh. Woo. That's what I like to see. You mean that seat thing right there?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? All right. We got first. Looks like a giant spring or a piece of pipe or something. Giant double hook. You want that one, buddy? All right, stick it in your fine pile when we're done pulling stuff off here, okay? All right, what do we got here? Looks like a junky hook. And that's an old turnbuckle. Looks like it's pretty shot out. Oh, give it back. More junky hooks. Yep, lots and lots of hooks. There's like a little support thing. Alright. They don't want to give it up, guys. Yeah, stick that over there with the other stuff we're keeping. That way you can keep it, buddy. Guys, I'm having so much fun with my grandson today. It's amazing. I haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with him, so this is like so cool. See? Even these sea lions over here think it's really cool, man. That's awesome. All right. Let's get this thing in the water and see if we can find some more cool stuff. Get back with you in a minute. Alright guys. It was moving a second ago. I don't know what it is. Come on. Come on. No. Dang, it popped off, I think. There's something really big that I had moving for a second, and then I let up and it disappeared. Huh? It's right there at the end of the dock?
Yeah, I guess it's just a really bad size.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull this in and then I'll come over there and we'll try to get it with this. Alright, buddy? Alright. Get it, PJ. Pull up that pot of gold, buddy. Let's see what we do have on here. There's some on here, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. That is awesome, guys. Hold on, PJ. Let's see what we got here. Alright.
Here's grab everything.
Man. Yeah, that's some good pieces. Is right there. Alright. Do that again. Alright, guys. These are some really good pieces right here. I can actually use these comp links. I'm going to take these home and use them for sure. We're going to put them over here in the keeper pile. What else we got here? See what else we got in here, guys. Some more rope in that bucket. And then, looks like a drill chuck. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments below if you think this goes to a drill. I do. We got hose clamp. And on the bottom here, we got part of a bungee cord. Look at that. Just looks like a piece of metal. What'd you get, BJ? A new one? Hold on, buddy. Oh, that is a new one, huh? Heck yeah, put that over there. We're gonna catch this an alligator. Oh, it broke right there, huh?
He's still bending.
No, it doesn't break when you bend them like that, though. Just throw it in the bucket. We can get you 1,000 more in here. I'll just go down by my buddy Cole's boat. He's got like 5,000 of them under his boat. All right, guys.
Whatever I have, whatever's right there.
All right, we'll come get it right now, buddy. Where's it at? Right where? Right there where you spit? Here, PJ, see if you can get it up there, buddy. You know where it's at. Fish it.
Half of it must be metal and the other half not.
Happens a lot, bud. Try to tilt this up so I don't cut off your head, bud.
That's not it.
You got something on there, dude? What you got? Okay, bottle cap game. What is we play a bottle cap game, magnification. This is Lost Coast, but what we do is we have everybody else guess what the bottle cap is you pull out. So from now on, that's what we do. So Lost Coast, guys. PJ is now a bottle cap connoisseur. All right. Try to find your thing, dude. We'll be right back with you guys. Got her now? So where was it? Right here?
Yeah, but it's like,
alright, so
it must be like half wood or something.
Alright, so what I'll do, what you do is you throw it that way, just kind of pull it along the edge, see if you can get it. I think I got it, PJ. Oh, I feel it. PJ, I just drug it over here.
Fall off.
There you go, PJ. Come get it. I got it, buddy. I got it. Got you a big old giant fish net is what you were messing with, PJ. Hold on. All right, everybody. So that's what PJ was messing with.
You kept hitting the net part.
Yeah. So, trying to get all the yuck out of this, buddy. Yeah. All right. What else you got on here?
Probably the piece to the side.
Nope, that's a solid metal pole, buddy. All right. We'll put this one in the bucket. Alright, PJ, just throw that on this pile right here, and we'll take it up when we take the wheelbarrow and stuff up, alright?
Stinks.
Yeah, but no, don't put it like that because people will trip over it. Kind of put the handle that way so nobody will trip over, alright? Thank you, buddy. Alright, we'll get back to you when we find something else, guys. Okay, guys, whatever that was I was stuck on before, I am actually moving it now. I don't know if you can hear me from all the sea lions, but I'm actually moving where I was stuck on before. Oh my goodness, I got so much stuff on there. Woo! There is so much stuff on here. I do not know how I pulled this thing up. Oh, look at little Krabby. Come on, buddy. And a little friendly. He's, oh, what are you doing? Disturbing my house. Oh my goodness, I've been living on that for, well, since I was born. All right, let's send you back home. Bye-bye, buddy. All right, this here, obviously, let's give it a little rinse. Alright. Alright, guys. Let me give me a little rinse now. Alright. So what we have here? Can you see me? Alright. I don't know what this is too. It's gear pulley something. I can't remember. It's been so many years since I fished. I understand what it's to. I've worked boats so much and I just can't remember right now, guys. So if you know what this is for, please leave a comment below. Has the gear on it and all that. Alright, let's set this over here with all this stuff. Ow, that was my toe. Ow, 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 not one of boots. Oh. Alright, we got some mud, some more wires, some plastic, some rope, and I don't know what that is. I'll get this here in the bucket. Whew. Stinky, stinky. We ain't made it to the magnet yet, guys. Try to get a bucket and rinse this dock off before we leave. So we have, looks like the knob off a stove or something. Has like a handle to a scraper or something like that, I'm pretty sure. And we got a hook. So what's this? Yeah, it's a screwdriver, guys, or something. Looks like a screwdriver to me. Yes, sir. Or an ice pick. Ah, you know what? I bet that is an ice pick. Yes, it is. Used them several times, guys. We'll save that one. And then we got a little piece of cable. And as Alaskans on the fly would say, some gobbledygook. Alright. We'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Alright. Let's see what's under this one. I just ran it all the way in. Let's see what it is. Then I'll move over to the next one. Another magniful, guys. Alright. DJ, here's some more hooks for you, buddy. Some more of this wire. Another big hook for you. See, that's a good hook. It's still got a swivel on it, buddy. Oh, look at that from the side. I thought that was a ring. I was like, oh yeah. No. And we got a magnetic seashell. Let's see what's in the seashell by the seashore. There's something magnetic in there. Oh, it's a little bolt for one of them, for them clamps we could just keep pulling in. See that? Put the seashell back in there. Let's see what else we got on here. Just some more junky hooks. Alright, guys. I'm gonna head underneath that boat. I've been going under this boat. Now I'm gonna go out under that boat. I'll get back to you in a little bit. Oh my god. Coffee, anyone? Oh goodness. My first coffee can, guys. MJB. Heck yeah. Alright, what else we got on here? This, correct me if I'm wrong, is a wrench with each end gone. I can't see what size it is. Anyway. And just some rusty bits and bobs. Alright, my phone's ringing. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. What?
Just got left down there, or I'm not supposed to get that.
Where?
You can see it through there. It's big.
I can't see what you're talking about, buddy.
Big pipes. That white thing going through there. I'm supposed to get that.
Yeah. How's it going, man? All right.
Bottle cap again.
Huh?
Got a bottle cap again.
That's it? Okay. See, the object of the bottle cap game is you yell, "Hey Grandpa, bottle cap game." I turn on the camera and then I try to guess what kind it is, and I'm probably wrong. So, just got a Languitas bottle cap. Alright guys, I'm pulling in for the last time here. I forgot all about, we got a bunch of trunk or treats and stuff like that going on tonight. And I've been out here magnet fishing. My wife just called me and made me realize, hey! And I stink bad. Going to trunk or treats all stinky and magnet fishy and stuff. Alright, let's see what we got on our last pull here, guys. We got a lost bucket, that's what we got. Yeah, I got a little piece of wire, another little piece of wire, another little piece of metal, and yeah. Alright. Alright guys. Alright guys, look at that. Raining all day, and this is how our evening is ending. Might make this a two-parter, might not. Thank you very much for watching if you made it this far. We pulled up a lot of stuff. We got a lot of this harbor clean. There's jellyfish, sea lions, salmon, bottomfish, lingcod, crab, you name it, we got it in these waters. And I think I'm honored to be able to pull it out of here. So, with that, remember, if you want a magnet, check out Brute Magnetics. They have a 360, the Boss, right now for $199. If you go to Brute and you buy a magnet or anything else, tell them at checkout Organ Family 10 will save you 10%. With that, Organ Family Magnification. Answer that, PJ. It's Grandma. Organ Family Magnification. Remember, check out Starry's Lost and Found and Starry Lock. They're both the same guy. They're two different channels. He's a great gentleman. He is. And a very nice guy. And he has some pretty interesting things going on. All right, Annie B and the fam, check them out. They're a good channel. Let's get their subs up. And yeah, give them the thumbs up button, subscribe, ding the bell, all that good stuff. Have a good night. Organ Family out. All right, guys, we're getting this stuff here in the wheelbarrow. Here, let's just. Oh, that's heavy. Gotta get it, PJ. Look at, buddy. Watch yourself. Stick in my pocket. Thank you, buddy. Alright. So, hold on. Be right back with you. Alright, guys. It don't look like much in there. That stuff's heavy, man. Let's open up here. I don't do much fishing anymore, so this net won't do me any good. And to be honest with you, net's the only bad thing, get the barnacles off. But I can't put it in my car right now. I got kids going to trick-or-treating and stuff. Trick-or-trunking. Ah! I mean, that's what it's all about, guys, right? Getting this stuff out of the water, helping the environment and the fish and everything else. Yeah. Then there's this right here. Ah! I know. If I take it home, put it in my carport with the rest of my stuff, I could make a little bit of money, but you know what, guys? Right now, I may be old, but I can still. I'm stuck on. Get this right back over here where it belongs. It's nice of the ducks to do this. Alright, guys.